That's a show. That's a
That's
show.
a show.
Is that you? Is that
No, you're the other way.
is that you? Is that you?
Where are you looking at?
Oh no, I'm pointing at you, dummy.
The other way. No, other way.
It doesn't matter. I'm just pointing. I'm trying to make a
Yeah.
point here.
Oh,
Get
okay.
it? Trying to make a point, you dummy.
What does that mean?
That's a show.
That's a
It,
show.
this is one
Welcome.
of the subjects you wanted to talk about,
Oh, the
Sophie
point.
Cunningham, and I'm pointing at you like Sophie Cunningham.
Oh,
My
sorry.
God, I
Sometimes, yeah.
apologize.
Again, I don't listen. I don't listen, and I don't pay attention.
This
That's my
this is why it's so awesome. We could use the word retard again.
whatever. That was a retarded moment. Um,
That's okay.
I was just thinking of other things.
Like,
Like I pressed record, and I was just wondering if it was recording, and
do tell.
where we're looking. You know what I mean? Because you're not. Again, we're not. You're not in studio. We are away from
Yeah.
each other.
Yes.
So I work better when we're together. I
When
don't know
my
how-
presence is around, I hear
Well,
you.
we feed off each other, right? So
You're not the only one who thinks that. You're not the only one who likes having me around.
but you know what I mean? The energy is different, but
It is
still.
different for sure. It's
But
weird.
like if
Plus,
at least we're on camera too. I mean, if we didn't have this, I wouldn't even be able to. It wouldn't be the same.
yeah, you can't do it like as a regular phone conversation or something like
No,
that.
because I was thinking the other day, I'm like, when we talk, and if I'm saying something and you don't react, I feel like that's it. Like I have to end this. Either not even just a joke, but just in general. Like if you don't look interested, then I don't feel it anymore, and I just want to stop that subject or conversation. That makes sense.
Okay, but okay.
But you need to react. I think it's
My
time
apologies.
I think it's time for a hydration break already. You know,
Ooh.
let's just cut the show right now. Just stop what we're doing.
If we had,
Hold on. Hydration break.
yeah, good.
Let's do it.
I actually got a Tim
Oh my
Hortons coffee right here, so I don't know.
Oh yeah. I needed that after 5 minutes of play.
This gives us a great time to redo the show and go over it again because it didn't start off that great. So we needed that hijack food.
Yeah. We need the hydration break. And speaking of that, why we brought up the
So you're
hydration.
not a fan, obviously.
Not a fan, and a lot of people are not. You know, you hear it every time there's a hydration break. People boo. You know, the fans are booing, and the thing is, the Mexican game a few days ago, that was like the worst time to take a hydration break when they were almost they're on a break.
They were in possession.
They're in possession, going like even
possession
going
of the
for it.
football.
Yeah, they're on a, and then they break
Yeah.
it, and then even the players complain like, I don't need it.
It just goes to show you, though, it's a mandate by FIFA. Let's take advantage of it because they get to pump, 3 minutes
Commercials.
worth of advertisements in it. Do you know what's awesome? That thing you sent me, and if you could put a picture up of it. Yeah, the Maradona thing.
How he predicted it?
I mean, I'm sure he was high on coke when he said it, but he goes, if the Americans ever get a World Cup again, it'll be split into
4 quarters.
yeah. 4 quarters instead of 2 halves just to fit commercial. You'll see.
Yeah.
The man was a genius on the field, and he was a genius in the coke room, and he was a genius off the field too, because he's kind of right. I mean, 4 quarters is a little extreme, but he's kind of right.
The 4 quarters, was off. But I mean, it's still, if you think about it, if you take those hydration breaks, right? How long do they last? Like 10, 15 minutes? 10 minutes?
No, it's a 3 minute.
Is it 3 minutes?
It's a 3 minute commercial break for sure. Like, I know you're away on commercial break that long. So yeah, it feels like it's a lot longer.
It feels longer, yeah. So
but
it's 3 minutes.
It's not. I promise you, it's not that long. And yeah, it's frustrating. You see fans booing about it and stuff.
Because momentum is, you kill momentum. It's what the players do when they fake their injuries.
But sometimes, I have seen footage, evidence to show that it has helped some teams.
Oh no, 100%.
It's come at the right time for teams. So,
but is that fair? What does that mean? Is that fair? Is that like,
I don't know.
I think it's bullshit.
It's not football. I was having this conversation at a pool party on Canada Day that, this isn't basketball.
No.
They don't need hydration breaks. They don't need 500 timeouts to get one play call. One of the beauties about soccer, I always say, is that you know what time it's going to start, and you basically know what time it's going to finish.
Exactly.
You're invested for an hour and a half, give or take some some injury updates. Excuse me, that hydration break has given me the hiccups.
Yeah.
Too much.
See, you can't. You're gonna cramp up. Too much hydration.
Too much coffee. We might have to take a commercial break again, if we had sponsors. But yeah, it's not. So yeah, it sucks. Now I've been able to overlook it because I've been enjoying this World Cup so much so far.
Yeah, I like I like the new rules too. It's speeding up the game. You know, there's no more wasting time. Basically,
the countdowns,
yeah, which I appreciate. But then they throw the hydration break in, which is like almost overriding that. You know what I mean? But it also pisses me off because hydration is like when we were growing up. This reminds me of like growing up as a kid, and we would play out in the summertime soccer or whatever sport, and we were out there the whole day. And I can't remember, like it can't even count in one hand how many times we went for water, you know what I mean? For hydration break. Like if anything, we would go into the laundry room, remember? And like drink tap water.
Drip that shitty tap water, yeah.
But that's all we would do, right? We would be like, now kids are carrying, everyone's carrying, even I'm carrying like water bottles. Everyone is, right?
We all
We're always
have
saying,
Awalas. You have the Awala, the Stanleys.
Yeah.
But I coined this phrase because I appear on another podcast with a friend of mine about sports, and we talk about these things and different ways they've tried to soften games, and I call it the Pussyfication of sports. It really is. Like, it's like the military. I look at it that way. You sign up to participate in these things. There is a responsibility on these players to be in shape, but there's also an inherent risk in terms of injuries that you should be willing, especially like football players, right? American football players, not footy, where it's such a violent game, hockey as well.
Exactly.
There's really only so much you can do before you start taking the purity of the game. And the funny thing is, most athletes in these sports are 100% on board with that theory and that philosophy. But the
Pussyfication, like this reminds me of the penalty shots, the Germans that were refusing. The players that were refusing to take penalties. Allegedly. But I believe it, man. They don't want to be. No one wanted to step up. Yeah, but no one wanted to step up and take a penalty because they're all pussies that they were going to miss.
And then Tal roofs it. And that's the first time he's ever taken a penalty.
Yeah. He's not a penalty, but at least he stepped up. I respect him for stepping up.
Exactly. But now the poor bastard is like he's
a laughing stock. He's a meme now.
He's a meme. He's Roberto Baggio. 2.0. And yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. Like it takes a lot of balls in that situation to take that, and that was the first time he's ever taken one. It's insane. Speaking of first time, I can believe it. I remember hearing it, but that was the first time Ronaldo has scored a goal in a knockout game of a World Cup.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I heard that too. I couldn't believe it. But that game, man, I don't even want like.
Here's I know like
I don't know. Man.
Here's the part I have.
Which call? Yeah.
Here's the two problems I have.
The penalty. Okay.
Under the letter of the law.
Yeah.
That penalty, is a penalty. I mean, you have your arms wrapped around the player, so yes, that's a penalty. The problem I have with that, because as somebody who consumes as much soccer as I do, not just World Cup, I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
Like, I could sit on a Saturday morning and watch 3 straight Premier League games, no problem. MLS games, I go live.
Yeah.
That happens 95% of the time during a corner kick. 95% of the time, you can see those types of roughhousing, happen during the process of a corner kick, and it never gets called. Almost never gets called.
Yeah.
That's why I had a problem with it. I'm always saying this should be called more. This is not right. You can't be just hanging on to a guy.
No, or interference. Like they added the interference rule, right, with the goalie.
Right.
Which makes sense, right? It makes sense, but even that was a shitty call too. Yeah, but
I have a problem with that. Yeah. I have a problem with that penalty being called in that situation at that moment, seeing that it happens all the time.
Is it because it's Portugal and it's Ronaldo and for his
having
glory,
him,
I guess. I don't know.
Of course, having him move on in the tournament is a
money maker. Yeah,
it's more that. And look, they're playing Spain.
Exactly.
That's going to be another ratings bonanza, and to take nothing away from Croatia, because
they were the better team.
I thought they were the better,
way better, especially in the second
as well. right? But and as much as I love Luka Modric, who's we have Messi, we have
Yeah,
Ronaldo,
and
who've
he's
been
there.
the focal points for the last 2 decades, but
Mhm.
that guy is not too far behind. Like
Well, at least
he's
Ronaldo showed him respect at the end. Like
oh
everyone did.
those
Everyone did.
yeah
They're almost brothers. Like yeah,
they
yeah,
won 4 Champions
yeah.
League
So they're
titles together.
brothers.
They
Like
they
yeah,
respect the hell out of each other, and I
yeah.
you know, but yeah, it's
Yeah, it was devastating for me. I don't know why.
I don't know
Because
what.
Our Balkan brothers, I guess. I don't know what it is. I felt
Yeah,
more of a connection, and we don't like Portuguese.
I think there's a
The
genuine
soccer
dislike
team,
for Ronaldo,
yeah,
a genuine dislike for Portuguese
soccer team, yeah,
soccer fans, not
soccer
Portuguese
fans.
people.
No, no, soccer fans.
Soccer fans. I like Portuguese people,
No, it's the time
and
when Greece beat Portugal was
so they're bitter towards
they hate
Greek
us for
people.
yeah
Yeah, they
twice,
hate us
right?
for that. Yeah, right. Yeah, I wasn't as hurt to see Portugal win. I cheer for Bruno Fernandes because
Mhm.
he's a Man United guy, and
Mhm. I
I'm
get
rooting for him. And I up to the point where Ronaldo's second departure from Man United, I I was a huge staunch favorite. I just don't like the way he handled his departure from United, so I dislike him, but I respect
no what he's
obviously
done. Not of
what
course
he's done in the game. But
he's
it should be a
he's no Messi, but yeah,
well, no, I mean it's look, Portugal's playing with 10 men out there.
yeah,
They're playing the game with 10 men.
yeah.
He had he had 2 goals against um, the Democratic Republic of I don't know Malta. Who did he score the 2 goals against? I
Oh,
forget.
was that Czechia?
I
No,
forget who. No,
what was it?
it was even worse. It was like Jonathan David's hat-trick against
But
Qatar.
that's, I mean, the whose path was easier if you go by that? Argentina's or Portugal so far? Let's see here.
Well, I think Argentina's got a nice little. They're playing
Very, very easy.
Cabo Verde today, and if they move on,
I
I
know.
think their next matchup is an easy one too. One side of the bracket's a lot tougher. I don't think there's a tough one for them until they see England in the perhaps semifinal.
Yeah, that's another. I mean, again, I want for some reason, Germany's out, Holland's out. You know, I don't know. I want to see England. I know, he got a lot of
Well,
hate, and
I get that, but I'm a huge I'm a Premier League is my favorite league to watch, so there's no way I'm not cheering for England. There's just there's a connection for me there personally. So yeah, I always cheer for England.
yeah.
I think Jude Bellingham's super overrated. I can't stand him. But
But,
Harry Kane, what a
but Kane had the, you know what I mean? I when they were down, I saw his eyes, and he goes, "There's no fucking way." I'm going to do a
yeah
British accent, but I really can't do it.
yeah.
There's no fucking way we're losing this game. I saw he had the eye of the tiger, and it was funny because they played Eye of the Tiger later on. And I'm like, I don't know if they did that on purpose, but you could see in his eyes, man, as a captain too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not letting my team, my country down.
Yeah, he is so unappreciated for
Yeah.
the player that he is because he's not just a goal scorer. That's what people like. Like I said, I watch this guy play so
Mhm.
much that he does so many other good things. So yeah. Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, in these World Cups, the cream generally rises to the top, I guess,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
Germany being the exception. I didn't think the Dutch were good from the get go.
Yeah,
They
but you
didn't
got
impress.
Morocco. Morocco's the next. They're all
They didn't
full. They're all
impress me at
Dutch.
all. Yeah, yeah. Morocco is so they're still in the tournament
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah.
Um,
The Dutch.
Did you see in Amsterdam there was like police had to get involved with the Moroccans who were celebrating it
Yeah. Right. Really?
back
No, I
in
didn't see
back in
that.
the Netherlands. Yeah,
No
they had to
way.
get involved because it was getting a little violent. They were getting
Yeah.
a little because
Wow.
the largest Moroccan population outside of Morocco is the Netherlands. I'm pretty sure
Wow.
that's what they said. So
I didn't know that.
there's yeah,
I didn't know the whole team was, yeah, basically Dutch. But anyway,
I
what's the
I don't
percentage?
I don't think one player. There might be one player who was
It was
actually
actually Morocco. Yeah,
born in Morocco.
like blood
Yeah, like
Morocco. Yeah.
the goalie Bono was born in Montreal.
Oh, that's nuts, man. But yeah. Speaking again, going back to like the pussification of sports.
Right.
I mean basketball, right? Which is
Oh, yeah.
like that. Like it's not the same as it used to be, right? Like with
No.
I mean, back when we watched, with the Pistons, the Lakers, the Bulls, that the rivalries, it was a rougher game, tougher game. So that's what I'm saying. Like if Jordan played now in this league, would he dominate?
I guess, well, he'd probably have to become a really, really good 3-point shooter.
Yeah,
It
because
seems
that's
like
what the game is now. Yeah,
that's what the game is now. But I think I'll say this: these playoffs were fun to watch.
yeah,
I
okay,
think
yeah.
the
Well, the Knicks.
OKC San Antonio,
Yeah,
the Knicks versus San Antonio, there
yeah,
was some edge to it for sure.
yeah,
Um, I think basketball will get better
yeah.
because I think the certain forces of the game are starting to get older. They'll be out of the league in a few years. I think the LeBron, Kevin Durant era,
Gotta go. Yeah,
guys
now.
like Russell
Yeah,
Westbrook, I think they help pussify the sport.
yeah.
I really do.
It is. Yeah,
I
I
really
agree.
do.
I agree.
Load management and just super teams and this and that. I think younger players coming into the league now are not going to be as um,
I think
uh,
things are changing. I feel like in the world, not only
yeah.
in saying sport, but yeah, this new generation coming up are getting tougher. Or I feel there's some shift that's happening that's going back to how it was in
I
general.
I I think so. I see it.
Because
I see it a little more. I think like Wembenyama played with an edge.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
just
That's
trying
what
to
I'm
put my
saying. Like
finger
we
on
were
it.
making fun of the WNBA, right? And we're like, nah, what are
Are
you
you
doing?
pointing? Are you
you point?
pointing?
Am I pointing? Where are you?
Sophie
Other way.
Cunningham pointing.
But now I want to, because it's see the difference. See now it's getting popular because of Sophie Cunningham and what happened and what she's doing, and the roughhousing. And would I watch it? I don't know.
My
The
problem with the
time is precious.
my problem with the WNBA is that it's filled with the most insufferable victimhood,
Yeah,
jealous,
very like it's
al-
crazy.
alphabet mafia,
Yeah,
agenda pushing is people who are stopping it from being successful. Like they were handed a gift in Caitlin Clark a
yeah,
few years ago, a
yeah.
gift, and they're killing it.
Jealous because they're
They're
jealous of
just
her.
and they're destroying it. You
Yeah.
like the not like I got a problem with her sometimes too. Like
Hmm.
she's a bit of a brat for sure,
Yeah.
but uh, they got to do a better job protecting her because she's the golden goose. Like it's a league that averages about $50 million in losses every year. They're
Wow.
propped up by the NBA. So
Hmm.
that's why I say at this point they're just there for the benefit of the alphabet mafia, BLM,
Yeah.
LGBTQ. They push their agendas, um, and
And it shouldn't
it's
be
just
that.
and
Look
it takes away from trying to
what it
enjoy
could
the
be.
game,
What it
what
could
it
be,
could be.
which is what
And
Sophie Cunningham is like bringing a little bit. I mean, she can't do it on her own, but I'm saying,
she's not there as a talented player.
no, she's
She's
not
there, but
talented.
she's
She's a
kind of like Charles
goon.
Oakley, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but she was specifically brought to help
Protect
protect
Caitlin
Caitlin
Clark.
Clark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to and off the court, she's hot. She models.
Yeah.
She shows herself off. So she's a great brand from that perspective. And what she's doing now with the whole pointing is that it's causing a division, right? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're not supposed to point at black women and this and that. But she was pointing in response to being
Yeah.
pointed at
Yeah.
by the 6'5" linebacker butchy woman that she was going at with,
Yeah.
but now it's caused this great memery.
Yeah.
This is the great thing about social
But
media
this
is
is, yeah,
that
that's
memes
what's
everywhere.
happened. That's what happens now, right? That's where, like, even like I was saying about movies, why these movies like Obsession, these low budget, is because they become memes, and then that's where the word of mouth starts, and then that's where people go and watch the movie because of that, because of these memes, and that's what's happening now with with Sophie Cunningham, right, and Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, who
All
is
those,
this? She's funny. It looks funny.
yeah,
She's
I'm gonna
she's
watch it now. Yeah,
you know what? And I'll say it. She's aggravating this angry black lesbian too.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
and like I'm saying it not because that's it's just that's the reality of it,
yeah,
right? Because when you're trying to build this league and you're being talked down to and lectured and they're trying to paint the picture that all these new Caitlin Clark fans have come in and
mhm,
they're racist and they're homophobic and this and
yeah.
that.
No, it's
It's
not
like,
that.
no, you know what? Embrace your new fans. Try and accept it and try and give props to this woman who might change the face of your league. They have private airplanes now. They take charter air flights because of her. They have a new collective bargaining agreement where they're getting paid way more than they're worth.
Yeah.
Because of her. They have a television deal, a pretty lucrative one because of her, but yet they're still going to lose money.
Like Supergirl bombed because
like we predicted.
Who you think, like, again, we keep talking about the same shit. It's like, you guys are, what's the percentage of these people that you're catering to? You know what I mean?
Well, it's kind of like the Snow White one a few years ago. Yeah. The first problem is don't let these stupid actresses talk.
Yeah.
You gotta find a way to Joe Biden the situation where you have them in their basement, maybe just answer one or two questions.
That's it. Yeah.
And that's it. Don't give me your opinion on anything because you're ruining the movie. That's exactly what that Rachel Zegler chick did to the Snow White movie, right?
Exactly.
She started talking and everybody's like, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what
not
you catering to? Like, the true fan base of like, I would watch it if it was catered to me or to
we have daughters.
We have daughters, yeah.
Would it be cool to take them to that?
Yeah, we great.
I want nothing to do with it. Their messaging sucks.
Yeah.
They're not inclusive.
No.
Right?
No.
They're very divisive. They're not inclusive. They hate America. They they hate the normal functioning everyday family. They hate normalcy. And they hate this straight white chick.
But that's the fan. That's the true fan base. Oh my God.
Michael Jordan said it how long ago? Republicans buy shoes too.
Yeah.
How many years ago has he said that?
Yeah.
Nobody's learned their lesson from
Nobody.
Not a lot of people have learned their lesson. The Rock has taken shit. I don't know if you read his comments. He goes, I'm just not going to be political anymore. Right? Yeah. Like I that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to entertain. I'm here to create. I'm here to be artistic and entertain fans. It wasn't that long ago he was having Zoom interview sessions with Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Back during the presidential run, but I think he realized that that's not good.
But it's the minority. It's the minority. It is the minority. It's not good for business. Movies. I don't know why Disney doesn't fucking learn their lesson. DC, like these guys don't learn their lesson
because they're giving these DEI hires, right? These jobs, these DEI hires to these people who just don't care. They just don't give a shit. They want to push their own agendas. And
keep losing money.
And say like Bob Iger is afraid of the lashback that he's going to get if he fires
though. Like, again, there's nobody. It's so bizarre to me. There's nobody there.
It's it's a pussification of sport, a pussification of men too. It's the same thing. Like these aren't manly men. There's more manly men in the WNBA than there is in Hollywood now.
That's
the way I see it.
Anyway. You're right. Like, I mean, look at Kawhi now, Leonard, right? What do you think about that? Like, is that?
You know what? I'm not a fan.
He's a weird dude. Yeah, he's a weird dude.
I'm not a fan of it. To me, it's like you won the championship with this team. First of all, it's 7 years ago, so he's in his mid-30s. He's got health issues to begin with, so I don't know how good of an idea it is, and I don't know how much of him. But they're going to be a tough team to score against. That's for sure. Defensively, they're going to be fucking very difficult to play against because Scotty's incredible as well. But why not? Right? Like the more I think about it, it's like, why not? Like you don't know what your 2030 draft pick's going to be like, or your 2028 first round draft pick's going to be like. He wants to come back. It seems legit. Who knows what
Drake told him to.
Uncle Dennis. Yeah. I know Uncle Dennis is a bit of a problem, but I can't get over the fact that, hey, we won the championship in 2019, and I tried to sabotage it. And I tried to get some of these guys that I went through the trenches with to win this championship, get them out of here so I can bring in Paul George, who's never won shit.
That's a champion.
I can't get past that.
No,
I could never get past that. That bothers me. And so that's why I'm kind of
I said, fuck him. Whoever talks about him, like I said, fuck him. I don't care. Like, I mean, you can go back to, let's go to even like Stoudemire, right? He had the golden ticket, like, because it was cold. What did he say again? Like, it was too cold for it.
Something about being cold. There was Chris Bosh who says, I go home to my condo and there's no ESPN on.
Like, come on, man. You are the main dude in, on the Raptors. Remember even the ads were crazy with Mighty Mouse and this and that. It was
Yeah.
huge, and he was a great player too. Like,
Here's
loved by the city until
yeah,
it was too cold.
I think American athletes are, generally speaking, a lot more ignorant when it comes to Canada
Yeah.
and this side of the world. And
We live in
obviously, taxes are a huge thing. You know what drives me nuts now is that you have Mr. Reflection there, Tracy McGrady.
Mm.
He's been on a few interviews, and he'll talk about, all of a sudden it's, oh man, if we had stayed together, we would have been something fierce, right?
Now you say it.
Now you say it. It's like, yeah,
Man, you don't want to be in your cousin's shadow.
go
Whatever.
fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You're full of shit. I don't
Yeah.
believe it for a second.
No.
Kobe Bryant told you that how many years
He
ago?
said, yeah, he said,
He said we would be battling you guys for championships for years to come if you guys stuck together.
Idiots.
He's so full of shit. These people.
Oh, man.
That's why you don't make heroes out of these assholes, right? It just, you don't make heroes. There's only one hero, and that's Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
He's legit. He's real.
Yeah.
That's it.
I agree.
It doesn't go any further.
No.
That's another thing. As a Penguins fan,
Mm-hmm.
I am so appreciative now. And I know, because I'm sitting there like, man, I would like to see my team move on, get younger, start the next phase. But when you look at all these players who are hopping, well, even in the NHL, Brady Tkachuk demanding a trade out of Ottawa, this guy wants out, this guy. I am so appreciative for having Malkin and Crosby still with the team after 20 years. I think that's kind of cool.
No, and it says a lot, right?
Yeah.
It says a lot about the organization. It says a lot about him as a person, as a player, a true leader, a true role model, right?
Even Ovechkin, I mean, his career started 2004. His first Stanley Cup was in 2018. So it just shows like how long he stuck it out before he finally got one.
So fuck.
And now,
Kawhi.
Fuck you, Kawhi.
Fuck you, Kawhi.
But welcome. That's a show.
That's a show. Bye, everybody.